Hey guys, it's Lego Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel. Now guys, we have got some really controversial stuff, as usual, to go into for today's episode of Hypixel. So make sure you grab your snacks, get comfy, and prepare for another fantastic episode. So without further ado, let's get straight into our first story. This one is a forum post coming from the Hypixel network titled The Official Hypixel Discord. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the official Hypixel Discord has finally released. If you saw the last episode of Hypixel Alert, then you would know that they were planning on releasing the Discord within a week or two. We thought it could be photoshopped, it could be fake, but it turns out that was certainly real because, well, this week it is definitely released. Here's a screenshot. You can see it from the Discord, showing it in all of its new glory. Guys, I gotta say, it is a huge deal for them to finally make a Discord. I mean, TeamSpeak has been out of style for a very, very long time. A lot of people have now uninstalled it just because Hypixel has made a new Discord. Now, the one problem currently with the Discord is the fact that there are no chat channels. That's right, currently you cannot type anything in the Discord whatsoever. But Hypixel did tweet out this week saying that is something they plan on adding in the future, so make sure to stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty fantastic when it comes out. Basically, you keep your role on the Hypixel server as you do on the Discord. There's channels on the Discord just like there were on the TeamSpeak they had, and the main thing that I kind of think is a bummer is the fact that the channels are only 6 to 20 players per channel, which means that at most 20 people can be in one instead of an infinite amount of people like the old TeamSpeak. Now, given not many times will you need more than 20 people in one, but it's normally nice to know that you can at least fit more than that. Say there's some God games going on or a YouTuber event. I mean, 20 people isn't all that much, in my opinion. Regardless though, I will just end off to say this. Thank you very much, Hypixel. Myself and the rest of the community have been waiting for this for a very, very long time, so we are glad that you have brought it to us. Well now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our second story, and this one is also coming from the Hypixel network, titled Achievement Update, New Rewards, Balancing, and More. Now, the first thing in all of this is the new balancing changes, and here's a screenshot you can see of all the achievement balances. I mean, my goodness, just about every single game got some kind of nerf or buff. As you can see here, some other additions and changes they made to the achievements. Now, the biggest change, in my opinion, that they made to achievements is that now if you are a crazy hunter, which means you basically get like 16 to 25,000 points. Okay, that's like out of this server crazy. Well, now Hypixel actually has some rewards for you to say thank you for basically not having a life. I'm sorry, maybe you're just really good at achievements, but regardless, Hypixel is now giving you something to look forward to. As you can see, they added the Diamond Ender and Dark Ender tiers for the certain levels of XP achievements that you can unlock. And those also come with some totem poles, as you can see here. They do look pretty cool, in my opinion. So if you do happen to have some of these totem poles, since you play quite a bit, I would love to see them. So again, feel free to tweet them at me, show me what you have. And above all, big congrats. Well, now it is time for our next story. Is our next story coming from a YouTuber, a Hypixel forum post, or something completely different? Make your guesses now, and it's another forum post. I'm very sorry, there's just a ton that Hypixel has released this week, and the next thing they did is an Arena Brawl update, as you can see here. Now, they added 4 new maps to Arena Brawl. They are Dojo, Zeus, Highlink, and Hilltop. Not gonna lie, some pretty good maps, as always. Once again, a fantastic job done by the build team. Now, on top of this, there's also some new cosmetics, some ranked changes, some new achievements, some quality of life changes, some bug fixes, and new balance changes as well. So I will leave a link to this forum post in the description if you are interested. I've got to say, I do personally play Arena Brawl just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, this forum post has made me very interested to get back into the game. It looks like they really do spend quite a bit of time on games that not many people play. And I'm starting to realize, I think a lot of the reason they're doing this is not just because they want to help out the old players, they want to bring some of the old people back. The people like me who used to play all the time and then went to go play TNT games and Bed Wars, they want them to come back to Arena Brawl and fill up the games once again and kind of have a balance between all of their mini games. It's just a theory, it's just my opinion, but let me know what you think in the comments below. And now it's time for our most controversial and crazy story of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, you know Scaffolding, okay? A hack on Hypixel, something many people have done. They get banned for it every single day on the network. And well, with the new Minecraft update, it's not so bannable. Duppy tweeted out, I was using vanilla Minecraft, showing the changes in the version 18W45A adds scaffolding. Now, when I first heard about this, I thought, no way. There's no way that scaffolding, a hack in Minecraft, is going to become a reality. So, of course, I did some research on this, and I found that amongst many others, CaptainSparklez actually did a video on this titled New Scaffolding and Pillager Raid Parties. Now, I not only watched the video, but I also went into a single-player world and tested out this new scaffolding feature, and thankfully, guys, it seems to only be one item called scaffolding. It's kind of like ladders and elevators combined. It's a pretty interesting block, but it does do what the name suggests. It allows you to stand in one place and build to as high as you want. Now, thankfully, this is the new update that Hypixel has not gone to yet, which means that people currently can't do this on the server. If you see someone scaffolding on the server and they tell you it's the new update, you know they're lying, because it is not available on the Hypixel network just yet. And if it does, will they add this new item to Bed Wars or different minigames? I have no idea, but I am certainly interested to see, because if they do scaffolding, I mean, they can't say it's a hack. Everyone has access to it, and it's a feature added by Mojang. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments. This is certainly a controversial feature. I mean, it was a hack. You go on YouTube, you search for scaffolding, all that comes up now are sure the new update, but before that, it was all hacks. Ladies and gentlemen, to end off today's story, I've got, once again, another Hypixel forum post coming from LowPD titled November Developer Summary. And before you think, oh, this is going to be boring, it's a developer summary, no, I'm just going to get to the juicy good parts of it. In a quick summary, the guild update, guild fortresses were something they've been saying they were going to add for years now, and we still don't have them. But now we do have an update on that. Here in the forum post, it does show that they're actually planning on doing it, but not this year. So we have no idea when it will be. We just know it won't be by the end of 2018. They also say they are revamping the prototype lobby, not just the lobby in general, but prototype games. They said that they're spending way too much time making the mini games instead of just testing the idea for them. So they say that in the mini games coming up for the future in the prototype lobby, it's going to be just the core basics of the idea, and you're going to say whether you like the idea or whether you don't. It's going to be very cut and dry, so it's not going to be near as fancy like they could just switch over from the prototype lobby to its own lobby. It's going to be just the basics. Also, a pretty good update is the new reporting system. Here it does say that they are now going to remove forum posts for reporting players, and it's all going to be done in-game, which is going to be so nice. They also say it's going to be a lot easier to report people. I mean, I cannot wait to see this, because, there are a lot of hackers on the server. I must admit, Watchdog does do pretty good at banning those hackers, but for the ones they don't get, man, they sure are annoying. So I look forward to seeing the updates and changes they are going to add to the system. So if you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed to the news. You want to stay inside the loop on everything happening on Hypixel, especially this new reporting system. It looks pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. And being subscribed to Hypixel Alert is, of course, the best way to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the news. Once again, if you're new here, I would recommend subscribing. There is a lot of news that happens on Hypixel. I can't say Hypixel news will be the biggest thing happening on my channel soon, but regardless, as of right now, it certainly is, so I would recommend subscribing if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, giving a like doesn't take but a second, and it really does show that you appreciate what I do. And of course, if you've got any news to submit, anything that you think would be newsworthy, you can put it in my Discord or tweet it to me at my Twitter, which is in the description, of course. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. And Hypixel Nation now, over 35.1 thousand subscribers. And I will see you next time.